Good musical morning, everyone. Hello, welcome to another episode of Behind the Bench, where we take you behind, above, and beyond the repair bench here at Heid Music. Hope you all are doing good. My name's Adam. I'll be your host for this evening. Dang. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Don. Justin, hello. Chris, Cameron, what's up, brother? Seth, we got a bunch of, what? What, Molly? I'm trying to intro the thing. You're just over there. God. You know, this is why, you know, I try my best. I try my best, and then just Molly's over here. She goes on vacation. She comes back, thinks she can just do whatever she wants. Jeez. You see it. You see what I have to deal with. It's unbelievable. Just kidding. Just kidding. Molly's trying to look for an instrument for me, and I'm giving her so much crap.
3 instruments for you.
Anyways, how we all doing? Boo, percussion. What do we want? Clarinets, flutes, percussion. Boo, percussion. I wish I had more percussion to work on. Actually, that reminds me. I think I got to schedule something. Anyways, but. Yeah, see, Seth gets it. Well, guess what, Seth? Molly's coming to you today, so that's what I say to that. But anyways, how we doing today? You know, I can tell that Don wants to be number one in the comments today because he's commenting a lot more. He's like, I want that #1 tag. I want that badge. That's me. That's funny. I hope everyone's doing good. See, look at how can, we got to fight. We got to fight. Chat section going off. Yeah, anyways. Sorry, I'm laughing at, what a great stream. I'm just laughing at chat. Pointing. How entertaining. Anyways, hey, today we got some cool stuff happening. We will be fixing things eventually. But we're gonna start off with a little tool time because I got a new tool, or I got an updated tool, and I'm very excited about it. Some of the techs may know what I'm talking about. Excuse me. But I ran to Milwaukee yesterday. About a 2-hour drive, and went and picked this up. I met someone that was coming up from Chicago, go to the Brewers game, so it worked out great. Grabbed the tool, came back last night. I stayed until maybe I shouldn't say it, stayed until 10 p.m. Working on stuff, and I was using the sax stand. Oh, spoiler, it's a new sax stand. But it is pretty amazing, and I like it. And I'm gonna show it off because it has some features that my old one doesn't, and it's quite a bit more sturdy. We'll get to tool time in a second, but can you not find the instruments? None of them? Well, don't worry about the flute, Molly. Lindsay, good morning. We're having a chat fight. Everyone wants top badge. You can get in the ring if you want. What's everyone drinking today? I've got, this is a different coffee, and I have no idea what kind it is. My wife made coffee this morning. I don't know what she used. It's delicious. I like it. It's got it's a flavor of something, but I'm never very good at describing the flavor of coffee at all. It's not really my thing. But hey, here we are. Trying to hold off the chugging of brew. Yeah, you know, I've got this big thing here for water. This is a 30. What is this? 64 ounces of water. It looks funny. It was just like a regular black, plastic thing. But my mom got into that hydro painting, where you get water, a bucket of water, and you spray the top with spray paint, and then you dip an item in it, and it turns out cool like this. So she had a hydro painting party, and everyone got to bring some items, and I brought this, and my daughter picked the colors and painted it. So it turned into this. This is pretty cool. And I'm sure it's, not that poisonous, but hey, it's not on the inside, it's just on the outside. So it's on the inside that counts, but it does look great. Anyways. Whoo. Aaron, good morning. Oh man, chat's gonna pop off today, I can just tell.
That's the saxophone.
Yeah, that's the saxophone. Don't worry about that one. Get the other ones. I'm giving her such vague instructions on purpose because it's kind of making her mad. Good morning. Molly was gone for a whole week, okay? So I have to like catch up, and I've been really busy. I've been kind of in and out of the shop, so like I haven't been able to like greet her properly back by just being really annoying and giving her tasks that are hard.
One.
You found one. Good job. Things in the chat. Molly found one of
I
3.
can't find that flute. I'm always gonna- I don't
Which
know
flute
where
is it?
Jenny.
Oh, that one's over here.
Don't cry. That's what I was wondering. You said grab the next few. You didn't
Yeah, but
tell
not
me-
the next few, but the next few under that.
You didn't tell me what
I
you
told you
said.
get the ones that are coming due, but not the ones that I was thinking of.
Oh my
I'm pretty sure I told. Did I not?
God. You did not.
I'm just gaslighting you at this point. No, you're wrong, Molly. I know.
I grew up being gaslighted.
That's a sign of it's a sign of a really good boss. Just gaslighting you and thinking you're crazy.
You want any more instruments? Or just those?
Okay. I would like those. 16th and 17th, please.
Okay.
That's actual instruction.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. I never really know how to use the word, but I did it right this time. Anyways, enough. Practice makes perfect. Turns out the only way I know the true definition of the word is to do it. Beans. Oh. We're all having fun. Everyone's having fun. This coffee's a little hot and it burns. Going down. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. All right, should we just get started? All right, I want to start off with tool time because I got a new sax stand, and this is it, and it's pretty great. Some things that are different here. I'm going to grab the old one. This here is the old one, and then this here is the new one. It's the same size. It just looks bigger because of perspective. That's the word. I gotta move the camera a little bit because I do want to showcase over here. So the biggest difference is this mechanism back here. The old one didn't really have that. It's the rotating mechanism. This bolt will tighten the grip here, but this one's wore out, it's loose. But it worked great for many, many years. This one has an updated system. It's got more of like an adjusting screw and bolt here, and the resistance is really good. What I really like about it is the support here is actually metal, and here it was just a rubber plastic gasket. So this one, you can kind of see, do you see the angle down here? It's kind of moves and it's moving down. This one, this doesn't move at all. That's moving at the base. I didn't tighten the screw. So when I would put a Barry sax in the old one, it worked just great, but it kind of got a little low down here. As you can see that angle, it's really supposed to be like that. But this one it doesn't move. I was working on a couple Barry saxes last night because I got a new leak light as well, which I'll show off. And it's rock solid. It's great. But I also want to go and talk about some of the attachments that I've got for it, because I actually don't know what they all do. Some of these are very new to me. So I'll go through a little show and tell. So this is the cradle here. And this just goes down here. So this works on saxophones. You would put the cradle, the saxophone in, just like my old one. My old one had 2 of them, one for tenor and alto sax and one for Barry sax. This one only has the one, but I did notice the Barry sax doesn't fit, so I might try to adjust this a little bit or make this a smaller bumper or something. I don't know. I got to figure that out. But I still have the old one, so that works. And then we have the alto and tenor saxophone top part. I'm going to readjust my camera again so we can see it better. Okay. So like this. So you can kind of see how the saxophone would sit in there. The bell would be right here, come right here, and the neck would sit right here. Tenor and alto would be the same. And this brand new. It's none of these are broken. These are all broken on mine. So it's pretty amazing. So that's the alto and tenor attachment. Bari sax uses the same cradle, although it doesn't quite fit on this one. I'll make adjustments. And then we have, oh, bari one's over here. Camera. I'm learning my lesson. Stay. Forgot to grab the bari sax one. Whoa! Here is the bari sax attachment. Different from the alto and tenor, because this one curves down, right? So it catches. Good morning, Lucky. This one is straight because of bari sax. Now this is gonna kind of show it. Obviously a bari sax is much bigger, but when the bari sax sits in here, that neck curves back up and around. There's a big cluster by the neck up here. So this actually sits perfectly in the bari sax neck, and the bari sax just sits right there. It's so incredibly supported in this mechanism. I can hands-free move it up here, look behind the pad. It's pretty amazing. This one has a little bit more of a spin to it, so like I'm having trouble finding the right adjustment for the tension, but overall it's pretty great. So that's saxophone, alto, and tenor, and bari. Now I think this is it. This is it. Sorry. This is for soprano sax. So this actually goes in this way. Now if I recall, so this now is, instead of a cradle, we have this piece here. It attaches down here, and it's got two different sides. So this, I believe, is for soprano sax. The bell actually, it goes in reverse. The bell goes here, sits in this cradle, and then the neck sits in here. So you can adjust it as you need, and I can, if I want it more this way, which I probably would just for comfort. So that'll sit really nicely in there. Soprano sax is nice and straight. So this is the new one that I'm not entirely sure about. I think I could put a bass clarinet in this now. I think. So this here has a cup cradle, which typically is used for like clarinets or, man, I think this is it. So I think what I would do is maybe I should, Molly, can you grab one of those? There's two bass clarinets right on that wall, I believe. Should we try it out, chat? So we see if I can put a bass clarinet in this puppy? I think I can. We're gonna try it out, chat. We're gonna give it a shot and see if we can. I appreciate the chat right now. Just like I just saw music stream political theater, a Game of Tones instead of a Game of Thrones. God, that's very good. That's so good. Oh man, I just read that. That's funky. I appreciate that. That's really fun. Thank you, Molly. So. Yeah, look at this. I'll have to move my camera so it fits, but oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look at this. That's a bass clarinet in the stand. No, it's a little too big to get fully on camera, but I mean, we're fully supported over there. We're supported here. And what's great is that end is open, the left end, which you can't see. I can't get my camera any higher. But I can put a leak light in it. Because I do work leak lights on bass clarinets. And let's see. Woo! Leak light in it. It's on. See, I'm getting gotta get a little used to that. So you can see inside here. Well, maybe you can't see. That's lit up. Wow! This is pretty great. This is pretty awesome. I'm having a ball. And I think I could like put flutes and clarinets in here as well. I think that's what this other attachment is for. So this other attachment here, here, we'll take this out so you can take a look. I know this segment of Tool Time is just completely self-indulgent, but I mean, I'm having a good time. So if I take this off here, whew, okay, bring that in. Molly, thank you. Now, if I look here, because of the way that's cupped and angled, I've got a second one that's, so this is a smaller version of that cup. I think if I were to put that this way, I think I could put a flute in here. I think I could do it. Not sure I would ever really want to do, well, let's try it. Let's grab a flute. Why not? Seems a little overkill, but I must have to go this way, because that doesn't, yeah, I think that's, this is just, I mean, I think that's almost stupid. That's just, look at that. Really? Now, can I fit the other leak light in there? I like to use this leak light. Oh, you can. Oh, beans. Look at that. Do I start using this for flutes now too? That's, the thing is so, yeah, I'm having a little trouble here though. This thing's getting a little wacky, getting the adjustment, but this, it does rotate in there too. Wow. That's so much. It's so overkill. I don't use, man, beans, oh boys, look at that. That's like, the flute is so, like the holder is so much more than the flute. It's so much. But I can do it, is the thing. This leak light doesn't quite work because you don't quite get the angle down there, but I can. Wow. Anyways, hi Leah. Doing tool time. Anyways, that's yeah, I don't think I like it for flute. I think it's a little much. I think I could put a clarinet in there too. I think those two I'm okay. That's on my bench. But I'm happy to have tried it. So that's tool time, everyone. That's what we got today. I love it. I gotta talk to, I think Marty would be able to help me out. I think I can make a sleeve for this end part here to make it like grip a little bit more, so I can make it tighter if I want, or at least a little bit smoother. So I might talk to Marty. He's got a very mechanical engineering mind, and he's got the lathe skills, so I might do that. Anyways, that's tool time, everyone. Tool time with Adam. What? What? Oh, I can get it super tight. Yeah. I just would like there to be more, but grip it and rip it. All right. Cool. Well, I haven't fixed a dang thing, but Molly, do you want to do your special time? Molly, you want to do your special time? Do special? Sure, sure. All right. Everyone's favorite segment. You ready? Here we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, the Molly Minute. Bring!
Every time I see my opening video, I laugh just a little bit because I just think it's so funny. The flute breaking is hilarious to me because it's a graveyard flute. What do I have here? What is this? This is a baritone. Nope. Yep, this is a baritone. I don't know what kind. I can't figure it out. I don't remember.
So far, so good, Mom.
I'm doing great. Look, I had a week off. I'm kind of off my game here. I actually don't know. Okay, we have a baritone here, and we have, this baritone has some stuck slides. Actually, every single slide is stuck. And kind of how we handle that, I think we've talked about this before, as we use corrosion cracker, try to get in the slide and heat it up. But we also have this fun thing where we take this strap and wrap it around here. And then we take this, put it in here, and use our hammer to try to get these slides unstuck. Because we can't really put anything in here without putting a mold there, or else you'll dent the slide, which we don't want that. So we want to prevent that from happening. So we use strap and this thingy-majig. I don't even know what it really is. It just was here when I was here. So we use that to try to get the slides out. And yeah, all the slides are stuck. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 slides on here, which isn't a lot, but they're all stuck. And that's fun, because it means you gotta get all of them all unstuck, which is fine. But yeah, this is a baritone. Seth told me this, and I can't remember all of it, but there's a big difference, or not a big difference, but there is a difference between euphonium and baritone.
Yeah, we've looked it up and I can't remember it either.
I know one of their things is like all euphoniums, the bells are straight, and some euphoniums have a curved bell. It has to do something with the concave something or another with how it's shaped at the bell. I don't know. Seth can explain it because I can't remember. Because I think Seth told me and Shannon told me, and I still cannot remember for the life of me. But there is a difference. And I didn't know there was a difference. Huh?
Checks out.
Checks out. That I forgot? It checks out that I forgot? Yeah, it does check out that I forgot. But yeah, this is one of our school instruments. I realize what day it is. It's almost August. Can you believe that? We're almost done with summer.
You want to try getting one out?
Yeah, we can try getting one out. I don't even know. So I'm putting, like I said, the strap through here so that's going to stay. Take my thingy-majig. I don't even know what this is, but it's from J.L. Smith. And I put this here, try to brace it against my body as much as I can, not knock things over.
Loud noise warning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little loud because I'm hitting this against metal. And then just try to hammer this out of here. Which I didn't think it would come out because it is very stuck. Did it move?
I think that side did.
Getting the,
Show that up.
so it says oboe mute on here. It's our giant wooden hammer. But it says oboe mute on it, and it's funny. Because we don't work on oboes here.
Don't hit yourself.
Trying not to.
Hit the thing, Molly. You keep hitting the wrong side.
I know.
Molly,
The hammer is too big.
Do you want to switch for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. You're doing great. Molly, you're doing great.
We're
Welcome
doing
back.
great here.
Yeah.
Getting slides unstuck is a little of a process. So thank
Molly,
you.
Your bench. Okay, don't let him move. All right, so that's
That
pretty
is
stuck.
really
You're gonna have
stuck.
to get that corrosion cracker.
Yeah.
Why
That
would
one's
we
really
want to
stuck.
stop there if we're hitting too much? What could happen?
Could bend the slide. Because if
Bend the slide.
if one side is unstuck, you could bend it, or you could break the solder on the braces. And you don't want to go too far, because then that's just a whole nother mess that you have to deal with. So
Have you done any heat an oiling yet on it?
Yeah, I
You
did.
have?
I
Okay.
did do corrosion cracker and oil.
How long
heat.
has it sat?
That's right. I did try to do it before. It was sitting for like a month upstairs, I think.
Okay.
And then I just pulled it out again to try to do that again.
So a little bit more consistent heat and oil
Yeah.
will probably help with that.
Yeah, more consistent heat and oil instead of just, well, because I had other things to do. So I just let it sit up there. Because I also had, that was the time when I had like 4 stuck slide trumpets. And I was like, I don't need another one on my bench. So
So what's your process you're going to do with that?
now I'm going to heat and oil it, let it sit, work on something else, and every once in a while come back to it, try to get the slide unstuck. And if that doesn't work, keep heating and oiling it till we can get it unstuck. Then eventually, if it just isn't coming unstuck, we unsolder one side of the slide and use this giant piece of brass. And if you heat it up, don't touch it. Done that before. It's literally a giant chunk of brass. And obviously you can see we've used it on many, many, many things because of all the solder on there. We would unsolder one side of this and then solder this to the inner slide. And then I have these giant pliers, hold on to it, and you can either use a hammer to hammer it out or try to get it loose and twist it out. And yeah, so that's like the extreme. That's like, oh, it's not budging. I mean, I don't know if it's extreme, but it's our last thing that we do before, I don't know, melting it.
Well, there's more of them. We typically, that almost always works.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, one side of this is already unstuck. You just got to get the other side, and that's got to be careful about that.
Know what would generally cause a slide to get that stuck?
Not getting it flushed, not oiling it. The gunk will just build up, and if you're not moving the slides consistently and you're not oiling them and getting it cleaned, then it'll just build up enough that basically it just sticks it in there. And the corrosion is just so much that it gets stuck, and it's very stuck, like very, very stuck. You saw we tried to hammer this one out of here and it just would not move at all. So that's kind of what happens. And yeah, all slides are stuck, but we'll get them unstuck. Yeah.
Cool.
Slide work is fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
I'm not sure what happened there. The outro just didn't work, so that's great. We'll figure that out. Yeah, there is a couple good disclaimers. Thank you, Chris. One, we do fix oboes right here. That's how we fix it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Calm down. I'm joking. We fix oboes. We fix bassoons. We fix everything. Guitars, which you'll see in a little bit. Orchestra stuff, we fix everything. And of course, as always, another harp. We do harps, yeah. Care does harps. That's awesome. Another disclaimer, of course, don't try any of this at home. None of it. Don't do it. Hey. Don't do it. Don't. Anyways, I just think this is just a funny thing. I'm gonna do it. Cameron's like, I'm gonna do it. Huh?
I had to re-sharpie the
You re-sharpied it?
did,
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right, I've been using it on too many oboes. Oboes broke here. I got it. Just kidding. I'm joking. It's all in good fun.
You're gonna give Chris and Seth a heart attack.
It's all right. It's all right. All right. Lindsay's got the right idea. She's going to take it to Heid Music instead. Clip it. I don't know. All right. We continue on here unless... Matt, do you want to go? We just go one segment to the other? Wow. How wacky and crazy is that? I haven't fixed anything. I just do like a silly intro. I just kind of get the crowd. I'm like the beginning act, you know. I just get the crowd ready. I'm the opener, and then you all take it. This is great. But hey, everyone, guess what? Smile, Matt, because it's the Matt Chat. It's the Matt Chat featuring Matt with Matt.
Oh, was there a song, or do I need to do a song now?
There was a song, but now I want you to do a song too.
Maybe next time. I don't have anything prepared.
John,
Yep, shout out to John. All right, so we're talking about shims today. I put a shim in this base yesterday. Wasn't enough of a shim. We talked about them, I think my first time on the stream here. Full pocket shims are how we reset necks on bolt-on instruments. Electrics or acoustics, like a Taylor, their Taylor guitars are packed with shims in the front and the top. You adjust them and adjust the neck angle. We want to do that. Okay, sorry. We want to adjust the neck angle when it's pitched too far forward. Even just yeah, like this. If this was your bass, you'd be really unhappy with how high the strings are, and that's to exaggerate, you know, what happens. So this particular bass, because it is a bolt-on, is designed with an angled neck pocket to begin with. I don't know if there's any way that can happen. They're not attached. None of this stuff is. It's meant to be together, and it's not. So here we are. It has an angled neck pocket, so a lot of bolt-on guitars with adjustable bridges, you know, like this. You know, this is a very vintage one, and you don't see it often anymore. A lot of them have angled neck pockets built in to try to fix that issue from the factory. Over time, a guitar wants to fold in half, and I don't blame them. That's a lot of tension to hang on to. So this old Hagstrom needs a neck shim. I made a subtle one, and it made a lot of difference right off the bat, but I still want to get this action down like another millimeter. So to start that process, we come up with an oversized blank. I like to use maple veneer. We'll get rid of this. And all you do is you find a hunk of wood that's pretty flat, another hunk of wood that's also pretty flat, sticky sandpaper on either side, and just start sanding. Sometimes I'll take a measurement beforehand to see what our thicknesses are. This is about 20 thousandths all the way through. So I want to see a gentle taper from maybe 10 thousandths to 20 thousandths-ish. I sometimes will take a pencil and do a quick drawing of just kind of what's going on inside your brain at any given moment, just a bunch of mess. Because why am I going to spend 10 minutes sanding this little piece of veneer? I don't know. It's a little annoying. And we just start sanding. I'm trying to put pressure on the heel, the heel of my hand on the leading edge of the shim to make a taper. You can buy these shims from StewMac. They're very expensive, so I try to make them on my own. You don't need to use just one piece of shim. Sometimes I just had to glue two of them together. The pointy guitar behind me had two shims in it from a previous repair from another tech somewhere in the world, and they weren't tapered. So I mean, they had the right idea of using a full pocket shim as opposed to just a strip of veneer or sandpaper, but they didn't taper them, so it didn't really have the same effect as a tapered shim. So they're just taking up space in the neck pocket and just kind of shortening how much distance the screws went into the neck. So it's kind of made a little bit of weaker joint. Didn't do what it needs to do. So I glued them back together, put a taper on them, and now the guitar has adjustability in the bridge again. So we're going to take a quick measure. We got 16 thou on the front, 18 in the middle, tapering up to 20. So nice even shim so far. So the trick is to find as flat a material as you can. Apply even pressure because you don't want a shim that's way thin in the front and then is full thickness for, you want a nice smooth taper, and it's kind of tricky to achieve. You don't want to press too hard on one side or the other.
What are you using to measure the taper?
Oh, just my digital calipers. Any sort of caliper will do. I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Like anything, when you're removing material, try to do it evenly. Sand both sides if you can. Again, applying even pressure. It's not fun or glamorous, but it ends up much better for the guitar in the long run. We kind of talked about it before, but if you just put a small shim, like some people just do it like a piece of tape here on the end, sandpaper, a smaller strip of veneer, it gets the job done. It'll kick the neck back. Over time though, what'll happen is it'll settle into that shape. So it'll push this end of the neck up, so you get like a ski jump kind of effect. Then you have to refret the instrument. If the frets are tall enough, you might be able to level it out. But either way, you're doing the instrument a disservice over its lifetime. This Hagstrom is like 60 years old. It didn't have a neck shim in it, but still managed, because of the neck tension, or the string tension, still managed to kick up a little bit. So just imagine if someone put a guitar pick, piece of business card in there, 20 years ago, the instrument might not be nearly as playable as it is now. So we're gonna set this guitar up for another, hopefully 60 years of playing. It sounds really cool. I wish it was mine. Unfortunately, not all the instruments you work on can be yours, I have found out. In fact, most of them aren't. All right, so we're gonna call that done. And then from there, it's just basic shaping. I find the kind of the tan lines on the neck heel there. I'll put the tip of the shim just past that, so I have room to make a mistake. And then with another flat hunk of something, either the table, the wood you were working with, I traced the outline roughly. And we have the profile of our neck heel. From there, I will take my little X-Acto, you're doing that, Lindsay's got a question there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe both. Lower priced instruments can just be harder to keep in tune. You know, guitars, lyres, violins, I mean, wind instruments. I wouldn't blame yourself necessarily, but you know, if maybe just a fresh set of strings for it would really help. If a guitar won't stay in tune for a customer, the first thing I look at is how old and crusty are these strings. If they're a much different color than they should be, then it's probably the strings themselves. If they're all stretched out, they're much less forgiving and won't stay in tune. So hopefully that could be a quick fix, changing strings. A lot of times they make different things to lubricate friction points on stringed instruments. So that might help reduce tension where string contacts anything. That's all stuff that I look for when I'm solving tuning problems. But yeah, just keep trying. You can do it. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, you have to try to be positive.
What are you doing now?
I'm cutting the excess off of this. So now we have a nice little flat top. And these are my fret and crimping pliers. And they work great for this as well. I'll just trim that excess off the edges. It's kind of fun. You probably could use a scissors, but because the necks have a slight taper to them, thinner at the nut, wider at the heel, a lot of times we're cutting like slightly across the grain, so that's why I don't necessarily like to use my hobby knife for it. It's easier to, you know, catch some grain funky and all of a sudden you got a split shim and you have to start over, which is not fun. And this has a weird click to it, which feels kind of nice. So that's roughly trimmed up. We'll stow the neck for a little bit. And then we make it fit our neck pocket. A little bit tight, so we'll just keep trimming. Come back to the sandpaper. This is where it's really important to also be very careful so you don't split anything, because there's nothing more heartbreaking than making a good neck shim and then making a second good neck shim because your first one is in pieces. And the second one is just never as good as the first one. What's kind of nice about this instrument is the neck pocket goes the full length of kind of the mating surface here. So I don't have to worry about trying to touch up the edge of the shim to make it look the same amount of red. I might do the leading edge, but it's kind of nice to have that little splash of color so someone knows that, you know, there's something in there. I don't know. Depends on the instrument. So this leading edge is a little too wide. I'm focusing on that on both sides equally. And that's a pretty good fit. We got a nice little overhang that I can trim up later. I usually use a hole punch for like paper to get the holes to line up. if the shim's thin enough, you can feel around with your pencil to, where it's soft. That's what I did on the 2 top ones here yesterday. And that's pretty much it. We're in the home stretch now. Hopefully 2 shims is good enough to achieve that extra angle I wanted. So our total is 38 thousandths at the back, 26 thousandths at the front, and it's pretty even throughout. The action was just so close when I got it the first shim in, but there wasn't enough room to adjust the truss rod. I had it pretty straight to start with, so there was no wiggle room there. Can't really adjust the bridge at all further down. It's all metal. So hopefully this will be the ticket, and we'll have a great playing bass again. Cool, that's shims.
Nice. Good try. Let me just hit this. It's the Matt Chat featuring Matt with Matt. We'll work on a transition video too, don't you worry. But we'll get there. Dings in the chat for Matt, dings in the chat for Molly. Thank you both, that's great. I love it. Thanks for having your segments. It's so cool. I never thought to use like the snips like that for the, because if you catch any weird grain or anything like that, it should split it, right?
They're nice and wide, so
Yeah.
it takes up, covers a lot of ground.
Mm-hmm. Could really shape it if you need to. That's cool. I love that.
Click is just,
And it feels good, yeah. It's like this screwdriver, not this one. This one that clicks. Just nice to turn, just nice to turn. I'm probably not supposed to click because none of the other ones do, but I like it, so. So, anyways, Matt, chat featuring Matt. All right, so now it's my turn to actually fix something today. Maybe, we'll see. We're gonna do a saxophone. I'll take this off screen, silly Adam. See, I can actually zoom in a little bit, so apologies here for camera movement. Sorry. Here we go. Look at that. All right. Yeah, and there was some really good chatter in the chat. Some good points made. You know, when we were talking about Lindsay talking about your lute. You know, it's probably not you. Just potentially just the make and quality of the instrument. And a lot of folks do fight with that. They struggle with that. The instrument themselves that's what's the battle. And they think it's them, and all of a sudden they're not playing anymore. They quit, but it's the instrument. It's worth the investment to get a nice high-quality instrument so that you have every obstacle removed in front of you from getting good at that. Anything that's not, supposed to be part of the challenge, learning music isn't easy, but the instrument itself shouldn't be one of those challenges any more than I guess it is just how to play it. So, anyways, I got a saxophone. Speaking of challenges, and this is an appointment saxophone, meaning they, made an appointment to get it fixed. And I have no idea what's wrong with it. We're gonna take a look together as a family, as a team, and see what we can do. What? Molly's got a lot of side eye today. I don't know, gang. I don't know. What? Yeah. Just what you need to do, Molly. Talk more.
Look, man.
Woo! Got him. Got him. All right. So, like I always do, I like to work bell up here as I work through these instruments. So let's take a look here. Let's take a peek-see. Oh, Beanzo boys. I would say those keys are perfectly sealed. I do think, I'm still working on this, still getting the right amount of tension. 'cause it kind of gets to a point, I'm talking about my Saxon, it gets to a point where like I guess it would be like the pendulum, I don't know, if the weight differential changes and it's like a little too, and that won't stay there, so that's not gonna work. But then it's a little too, I'm used to, Matt had made the point, I'm used to, my old one's got a lot of slop in it, so I'm used to that. Anyways, so these bell keys are good. I do believe the comment I had was they don't really know or see anything wrong with it. They just wanted it checked over, which is always great. Happy to do it. Do you notice that this key here, stop arm's a little up, a little bit more. There's an adjustment screw here on the B. And if you over adjust it, the key won't close. If you under adjust it, when their pinky hits the C sharp, is that it? I think that's it. It opens up, and that's kind of what we're doing is we're making sure that adjustment's good. I oftentimes see that over adjusted, meaning that B flat or the B doesn't, the keys just don't want to close. I almost would prefer just a hair under adjusted. I mean, I prefer perfect, but if I had to choose, it's not typically an issue. There we go. Oh, it's not moving. Check the back, no leaks. Oh, nice. All right, moving down. We're good. I think this is a pretty new horn too. All right, taking that leak light out, bringing out. Ooh, I like whistled there. I didn't mean to. That was weird. That's funny. I actually don't know how to whistle. No one ever taught me how to whistle. That's great. Cool. Good for you, Molly. That's what everyone does, actually. When I go, hey, I can't do that, they go, well, I can. Watch. Look. Do you feel more stupid? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Thanks. That's great. Everyone but me can whistle. So, I mean, and everyone shows me. Hey, chat, how many people have you, when I said I couldn't whistle, how many of you whistled a little bit just to prove to me that you can? And it's like, Adam can't whistle. And it's just so funny. And we're just going to kind of just keep rubbing it in. Just keep turning the screw. You know, he's a repair tech. He could take it. Just turn the screw. He can't whistle. So why not just like whistle in front of him, right to his face? That's like, hey, I can't do a backflip. And then everyone just kind of backflips like, I can. Idiot. Anyways. Yeah, I can't hit the high notes on a flute either. It's kind of the same thing. Yeah, it's kind of like, and then you take a flute and play the high notes. It's kind of like the same thing, you know? It's like, I can't do it, so you do it just to prove that I can't even more and make me feel better. It's like, no, it's fine, Molly, it's fine. It's fine, it's whatever. I mean, you're gone for a week and you got to come back and just prove that you can whistle. It's fine, it's whatever. Anyways. Yeah, everyone send videos of you whistling to, what's a good email? I don't know. We should have like I'm about to give marketing even more work. I don't want to do that. But it would be cool to have some sort of like email that people can send messages to or something. That'd be fun. bbb@hidemusic.com. That's not an email. Don't do that. But anyways, anything else that you can do that I can't, that you want to just kind of embarrass me on stream, you know?
Why?
You can golf. I mean, do you want to just get a golf ball and just knock it here to the next? Yeah, I'm sure you do have your golf clubs. Yeah, okay, yeah, why not? Yeah, I can't golf, so like, you know, whatever.
I have to leave my dress.
Yeah, flute lessons available at hidemusic.com/lessons. Apparently, Molly's so good at whistling that maybe she could give whistle lessons. I don't know, since you're so good at it, Molly. And my camera doesn't even want to look at me. I can't whistle. My camera doesn't want to look at me. This is great stream. Hidemusic.com/lessons. Still not. Just like everyone. Just. I don't even fix things on camera. I don't even fix things anymore. Boom, roasted. All right, where was I? We like having fun. We're having a good time. Less coffee or more coffee, I don't know. All right, well, here's the problem. There's a spring off. Ooh, folks. Let's see here. Is it over here? Look at this, look at this. Wow, what a nice sax stand. Uh-oh, you see that? You see that right there? See that? If I push hard, the leak goes away. But if I push with the right amount of pressure, there's a leak. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I see you're trying to fix a saxophone. Well, it'd be troublesome if there was a leak. We got a leak, folks. We got a leak. And what do we say to leaks? Michael, what do we say to leaks? Michael doesn't know because he doesn't watch the stream.
Dr. Bad Leak.
It's Dr. Bad Leak, right. And what do we say to leak, folks? That's right. We say... Bad leak, go away. And we will. Actually, I think all it is this an over adjustment here. So let's just take this down a bit. Wow, sorry everyone, I got a little carried away there, I guess. I don't know. I kind of did the same thing last stream too, for a different reason. I know. I was just talking about my history last stream. All right, we got a little leak in the back. So we are going to heat it up. Get that leak out of here. Get out of here, leak. Get this. All right, so I've got my pearl protector because there's a pearl. Even though I'm going to be using my hot air gun to heat up the pad, I still like to protect the pearl. These are plastic, and I think the heat gun still can melt them, but oh my gosh. I have such a mess over here. All right. I'll let it heat up a little bit. Dings in the chat for John for making all the jingles, especially the new one, the Matt Chat jingle. We'll work on a transition video. Seth asks, would I rather live in a pouch of a kangaroo or have a pouch with a baby kangaroo inside it? It is the pouch like part of my body, or do I have just like a leather pouch mimicking a kangaroo pouch that I carry around like a baby Bjorn? I think this is a very important question. And I feel like he's going to accuse me of just stalling, but this one feels pretty important. Kangaroo purse. The pouch is on. Yeah, I understand. Like I'm carrying, so it's part of my body. I have a pouch on me now. Just gotta. Would the insert jig fit? Can I bring the sax jig with me? Can the kangaroo actually be the sax jig? It's funny because I feel like I'm gonna get razzed a bit for the next couple weeks because I was so excited about this new sax jig that I spent way too much time talking about it on stream, and I feel like they're gonna razz me about it for a while. Chris already kind of is. This is the third time I think I've seen him mention the sax jig outside of the sax jig tool time. So I kind of feel like I made a mistake by being excited about something in my life, and now that gives everyone fodder to make fun of me. I was about to go on another like fake rant where I get mad at everyone about my excitement, but I thought maybe just one of those per stream. All right, so if I got a kangaroo pouch and in the pouch is a baby kangaroo and my Votas X stand, I would go for that. Molly, shh. Wait, stay in that position. I'm gonna switch to Molly cam. Switch. Oh, you can't see her. Anyways, it's fine. The way she froze was pretty funny. Yo, good morning. The whistling seemed a little extreme. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't know. I just feel like it's less about the fact that I can't whistle. It's the fact that everyone needs to prove that they can in front of me. It's more like.
I didn't even know if like I could, but
Oh, is it like a? Is it kind of like that thing where you ask like someone that's really old how to skip? They haven't skipped in so many years, they don't remember how.
Like,
Oh,
like,
okay.
Can I still whistle? And that's why I did. That's the only reason. I wasn't trying to be like a jerk and be like I can't.
I know it's. Guess what? It's all fake. It's all jokes. Nothing here is real, except for the repairs. Those are real. Those are good. Those are real good. Oh, boom. Got him. Y'all hear Matt in the background just ripping the bass? Hey, should we put Matt on the spot and ask him to play a little bass on stream? I gotta gauge, is he comfortable with that? Just like a thumbs up, thumbs down, I can transition. You wanna play bass on stream? No? Okay, sounds good.
But this is the bass I was working on. It plays fantastic.
Yeah. Can I switch to your camera so you can show the bass done at least?
It's the Matt Chat featuring Matt with Matt.
I forgot that I had it set up to jingle whenever it transitions. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Real quick? Okay.
Double Matt Chat.
Double Matt Chat. All right. So here's that Hagstrom bass. The action is nice and low now. The shims were perfect. I did adjust the neck back, or tighten the truss rod a little bit. I want it almost as straight as I can get it, and with just a little bit of relief. I still have to intonate it and adjust the string spread. This bass is kind of funky. It has 4 individual saddles on a bar, and then the bar raises and lowers. I love funky bridge designs from the 50s and 60s. It's crazy to see that they didn't last. Some of them are kind of cool. This one's very cool. I have to adjust the pickups back up, but overall, it's a nice, fast-playing, slim neck bass. It's built so lightly you think it should fold in half. Again, like last week, it is red, so that adds to the speed bonus on it. Yeah, it's just really cool. Nice and loud acoustically. Just the right amount of neck shim. I have a little bit of adjustment on the bridge for the future. This person isn't a super shredder bass whiz, so it's set up perfectly for like country, folk, more mellow kind of sounds where you want it to ring out nice and loud. You're not worried about speed. It just needs to sound good and not buzz. And check out these big old tuner covers. It's wild. This thing is crazy. Again, I really wish it was mine, but alas, it is not. There should be a pickguard that's coming on next. So yeah, that's our completed bass project with the new shim and everything. Should be good to go.
Nice project update. And he did it so fast too, because Matt's awesome. Yeah, red does equal +2 to shred. You are correct, Cameron. All right. So we got the leak taken out of the saxophone here. God, what a nice sax stand. Stop talking about it. Everyone's going to make fun of you. Okay. So we're going to, I just have to adjust that key, but everything else looks pretty good. Moving up, down, here we go. No leaks there. That's good. There's just that one leak on the lower stack, and then the slight adjustment on the, these are good. I think I will, I'm gonna change the palm key. What does the E flat look like? Yeah, we're gonna change the palm key and E flat, which is basically what you do on every saxophone, pretty much. But these definitely need it as well. So we're gonna do that. Right meow. Wow, that was significantly louder than I thought it was gonna be. And don't you forget it, Molly. I can whistle, you can't. Anyways. We're just having fun. We just like to have fun here. We just like to have fun. So we're going to take the palm keys off, which are these friends here. And we're going to take the E flat key off, which is this friend over here. We're going to replace those. Those are almost always we're replacing those pads. It's just where moisture gathers on the instrument, it seems, and they just are always gross. So we're gonna replace them here. So let's see what we can do. Try to do this more on camera. I'll try. Using my awesome Music Medic screwdrivers, which after a couple months, they are amazing. I haven't gone back to my old ones. They're awesome. I love them. The blades have absolutely stuck up to some tough things, so that's great. There was a little bit of issue with the blades in the prototype versions, but these ones are killing it. I had to make slight adjustments to one of them. It's a little too thick, but now they're just killer. Love them. They're fast too. Whew. But they're not red, which everyone knows red equals fast. Blue is cool. What's that? Because Matt said it. Matt said red equals fast on guitars. I can only assume that's the same for screwdrivers. What I like about this too, okay, one last thing about the sax stand. Look at this right here. This right here, the holder, is clear. It's like white plastic, so it lights up. And it's a little bit easier to tell if you have the light on. That's, I don't know, just a cool little feature. Anyways, I'll stop talking about it. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to say I'm going to stop talking about it, but then keep talking about it. Wah, wah. Molly, okay, here it is. All right, so we're heating. So again, I got a poker here, right? Stabbed into the pad. We're replacing the pad, so it doesn't matter. We're going to heat up the back of the cup. That'll heat up the glue enough to release the pad. And hopefully take the majority of the glue with it. Almost always it takes it all. Boom. Barely anything on the pad. All here. Look how gross that was. This one wasn't that bad, but you can see. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Do that with the palm. Whoa. Ollie, what'd you do? Do it with the palm keys. Stab it, heat it up, a little backwards pressure, pop. Boom. Quick, quick. Quick like a turtle. Stab it, heat it, pop it, bop it, twist it, fix it, hit it, cry. Wait, what? What's everyone's plan for the weekend? We got good plans for the weekend? here in Wisconsin, down in our Appleton area. There's a big event called Mile of Music. It's just a ton of music happening. There's like a mile of it. Yeah. It's all music. It's a cool event. Like there's just so many musicians and bands that come into the area, and they'll play at multiple different places. They'll play like a 40-minute set here, quick pack up, go to another place, play another short set, or there's bigger stages, stuff like that. So it's pretty great. If you're in the area, or if you can make it, it's kind of the coolest music event ever, and it's just all throughout the city. So, you know, you'll go to a restaurant and there'll be a band playing, or a bar, or outside venue, or anything like that. Pretty great. I'm just heating up and cleaning up the rest of the, there's not a lot of glue, but I want to get it all out. So you got a Formula One, and you got a gig on Saturday evening? Nice. Formula One, the racing stuff, you going? Formula One's where they go very fast, right? I bet you those cars are red. All right, I'm gonna go grab some pads. Be right back. Away! All right, Adam, you're off camera, but that's okay. You're doing pretty well. Doing pretty smooth, keeping it together. That's great. Just keep up that. You're doing great. Okay. All right, so I'm back. Back on camera. Back on mic. So I'm going to heat up some glue, and we're gonna glue these pads in. So I got my heat, got my glue stick. Heat up the glue. Go in Bob Ross mode. Just kind of paint it on the pad. So I do that back and forth mode. I've said this 1,000 times, but it's what I'm doing. I do that little back and forth motion with the glue, this here, because this glue has some strings, and if I just do that, it pops the strings off, which is nice. And we just paint it on. Happy little accidents, Bob Ross mode. A little bit more. Probably overglued this a little bit. So we heat up the cup. Pop it in. Not a lot of pressure, but we give it a little twist to help spread the glue. And there we go. And we move on to the next one. Loving the music. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just online, free use, lo-fi music. There we go. Come on. All right, so we'll heat up the cup. There we go. Heat up the glue. Paint it on. Heat up the cup. Small twist. Last one. And if you put a little too much glue on, that's okay. It'll kind of come out the sides, but you can just grab a Q-tip or something, clean it up, everything's good to go. Have I accidentally burned myself doing this? Yes, absolutely. This glue, when it gets hot, turns to liquid, and it's hard to see. Got a scar right there. That's from when hot glue dripped onto my finger and burned me pretty good. Left a scar. That hurt a lot. Done that with cheese before? Sorry, that's... Lindsay. I'm sorry, I don't know, that's so funny. Oh yeah, I've done that with cheese before. Whew. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at your distress. Lindsay, you are hilarious. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate your friendship. Hot cheese. Woo! All right, so we're putting the keys back on. We're gonna seat them, heat them up. That's a little much. I'll get used to that. And here we go. So I've got my heat gun here. You can't quite see the leak in there, but we just let that sit. What's nice is these pads are sprung closed, so they're typically not that hard to seat. But we want to make sure that they're truly seated and truly sealed without any of that. When you push it, yeah, just like that. Just want it to open. There's no like sunrise, sunset kind of style. I try not to get that in there. Make sure it just, when you push it opens all around. Going on to the next one. I've also burned myself just like forgetting that the key is hot. I'll bring fire and heat to it, and then 2 seconds later forget I did that, and then touch it, and then you remember pretty quick that it's hot and you did that. But one thing that happens, at least to me, probably because I've made so many mistakes, is I have kind of lost a bit of feeling in the tips of my fingers. It takes a bit longer to realize something's hot. So that's probably not good, but here I am. Just burning off the nerve. It's like Men in Black, where they put your fingertips on there. You don't have, it's kind of like me. I'm basically Will Smith in Men in Black. Let's be honest, I'm the other guy. I'm the grumpy old guy. Molly's Will Smith, let's be honest. What's that actor's name? Please tell me you know what movie I'm talking about. Okay, just checking. No, I didn't. I should. Can I make you forget things, Molly? Or Lindsay? No, I can't. I'm sorry. Because if I could, I would do it to myself. Funny enough, a lot of the things I'd like to... Tommy Lee Jones, thank you. Yes. Let's be honest. I'm Tommy Lee Jones. Molly's Will Smith. Chris Hemsworth. Oh, yeah. I forgot her names, but... Oh, that was Marty that said Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah, I might have to give a credit to Lindsay. Sorry. Marty, hello. Welcome, by the way. Marty, I want to talk to you about potentially fabricating a piece for my new awesome stand here. Oh, Lindsay did talk. Okay, I'm sorry, Lindsay. Listen, I'm dyslexic. I'm working on an instrument and reading chat. What do you want from me? Lindsay's like, how dare you? I apologize. It's my mistake. That's not how dyslexia works. Well, I mean, I have it, so I think I know, but yeah, maybe I'm wrong. All right, so I'm going to heat this one up. And then I think we're pretty much done with, oh, I gotta make that adjustment too, so. So we'll do that. I don't know what that is. That's my new voice. We'll do that. We do that. Well, thanks, Lindsay. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, numbers. Numbers are fun. Dates, times, basic facts. I've gotten reading down for the most part, but I do just swap things in my mind. All right, we're gonna make this small adjustment, then we'll check our pads, make sure they're good. All right, getting there. Sorry, I stopped talking, I focused. How am I have like basically okay, got it. Check our pads here, there. Yeah, so I mean, I'm talking about dyslexia. It's kind of it's an interesting thing. There's a lot more that goes into it. It's always just assumed that you swap numbers around, but there's a lot of stuff that is under the umbrella of it. It's a memory thing. There's times where I will literally look at someone in their face and they'll say, "Hello, my name is John." And I'll be like, "Cool, Jake, what was it?" Dates, times, there's other things to it too. But enough about that. Gang, what a fun stream. Hey, thanks a lot, Matt and Molly. You guys are great segments. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for letting me show off my new sax stand. I'm gonna keep talking about it. It's great, I love it. I'm blown away that I can put a bass clarinet on it. We'll probably end up using that quite a bit, so. Yeah, I think we're gonna kind of call it there, everyone. Appreciate you being here. Look at that. Oh, wow, what a nice sax stand. But anyways. Yeah, hey, don't worry about it. We'll be here again next week, Thursday. Same time, same place. Yes, it is a great sax stand. It's wonderful. I love it. Just got it last night, and I've been using it, got it set up already. Shout out to Russ from Chicago for hooking me up. I can't remember what he said his music store was, which I'm not actually sure he did, but anyways, it's wonderful. Yeah, all right, gang. All right, gang. Wow, I think it's time to call. I was only on for like half of it too, and I'm already tired. Well, it's been fun. We'll see you next week. Dings in the chat for everyone. What a fun chat and what a fun stream. We'll see you next week, Thursday, same time, same place, 8 a.m. to 10, 8:30 to 10. I don't even know it. Wow, Adam, come on, bro. 8:30 to 10, that's what I'm talking about. I'm losing it. We'll call it there. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you next week, Thursday, for another Behind the Bench. And as I always say, keep her going and keep her good. Later.
Let us help you find your melody at Heid Music.